Earth Defense Force 2025. Now, what's really cool, did you notice the background right here? This is her.
Yeah,
right
it's all me, guys.
So, I'm feeling the artwork, but you got to tell us a little bit about the game. Can you tell us about Earth Defense Force 2025?
Yes. So Earth Defense Force has been around over a decade, since 2003, came out in Japan on the Simple series on the PS2. Fast forward 11 years later, we're here with 2025. It's actually the 7th iteration of the game. The 4th game brought into the US. So previously we brought Earth Defense Force 2017, Earth Defense Force 2017 Portable, and then we got Insect Armageddon, which was a Western spin-off done by Vicious Cycle, our internal developer, and here we are with 2025.
Now, it was really cool because, you know, for me, I'm a little new to the series.
Right.
Now, I mean, you know, as soon as I get into it, what's cool is we have like the co-op aspect,
right,
where it's me and other players, and we take on like a horde of alien bugs. I'm assuming alien bugs because
spiders, you got your ants, you got the robots from the sky, and you know, it's really nice seeing like the first time players because they're just blown away by the craziness. It's just pure chaos, you know?
I mean, just to give you guys an idea, like as soon as the game started, right, imagine like way off in the distance, like you're in the Bronx and that's Manhattan, and you see a giant warship in the distance, and you're like, oh, that looks hot. Now, normal games, what's cool about that is, in normal games, that would just be background.
Right.
But in this game, you actually fight that thing. You actually have to get from point A to point B to fight that thing.
Actually, yes. Like, so in our game, your objective is to save the world. The irony is you got to take down the insects, the buildings, the trees, the cars, anything that's in your way, you get rid of it to save the world. So the irony there is pretty hilarious, right?
Yes, it is ironic. Like, you know, to save the world, you have to pretty much destroy the world. Now, I like the co-op aspect. Is there anything else you could tell us about, like online features and ways the game works?
Right. So on offline, there's couch co-op, right? So you can play with a friend, just up to 2 players. Now, the online feature brings 4 players together, and you guys can play actual 9 additional missions that are only available on the online multiplayer. So that's pretty cool. And if you saw, like, you playing with the other guys, there was the revival, there was the friendly fire. It brings a lot of that excitement, you know, like on the screen, off screen. It's pretty crazy.
And what's really cool is there's tons of weaponry.
Yep.
There's tons of customization.
Right,
because I love that.
Yeah.
Like if you're like me, you like customizing your own stuff, making your own mech, your own color. And then there's like, I think 4 different classes of warrior.
Yep. So you played pretty much everything. You started with the wing diver. She's like the sexy goddess, you know, like flying through the city. You played also as the fencer, which has your build kind of, right? He's kind of like tough and powerful. Yeah. And then I think the air raider is what you're playing last, and that's the one that can call air raids, bring on the vehicles.
And then you can also bring out mech suits. Yeah. And what's really cool about the mech suits, you can do a solo mech suit where you pretty much have like a whole bunch of firepower. Or then you could do like a joint mech suit where like multiple people, like all 4 of your people can come in one mech suit and control and operate different parts of that mech.
Right. So like if you use the Proteus, I think you did that in one of the levels, you're just the driver, right? But then you brought in everybody else as a gunner on the side and the front, and it's like the whole team ganging up on the bad guys. And
like I said, what's really cool is scale. So if you like scale like me, right? You see this? Imagine all this right here is the ship. And this is you. And you can take that down. It's simply gratifying. I really took pleasure in just seeing that I blew up that ship. It's crashing down on top of my, I almost died because I actually got so hyped because I saw the ship falling. I was like, oh, that is so amazing. As you're being attacked by all the ants biting you, you don't care. You're in your glory moment. And then I realized the ship was falling on me. I was like, oh, what the? Yeah, Sandlot is the developer, and it's like obvious that they've been doing this for a while. They brought in a lot of new elements. They, give you all these gratifying experiences from the previous game, but added new, elements and stuff. So we're really excited. So lastly, looking at the track record, you're saying you started on the PlayStation 2, Play obviously the Vita, PS3, Xbox 360. Is it fair to say that we will probably see you guys in the next gen?
I hope so. I mean, my hope is that the players out there play the game, show that it's in high demand, you know, and hopefully Sandlot, you know, works on Xbox One and, you know, PS4. That's my hope. Crossing my fingers.
Why not? I mean, the scale you put in just for this current gen, well, you know, let's say the old gen. Can we say old gen now? Old gen. Yeah. You know, to see it in the new gen, I think, yeah, the OG.
Yeah, so I want the players at home to share with your friends, let your friends know it's out, because no one knows about it just yet, but it's our job to bring it out to you.
Yes.
Right?
So check it out.
Check it out.
You have to check it out. Because it will, like, knock your socks off. Yo, it's giant. Yo, it's like giant mech robots, like my height, and you're like this big, and you can take them on. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Then you get, like, this gun that, like, shoots bombs, like a machine gun, and homing missiles.
You name it, right? You got it all.
Check it out. Earth Defense Force 2025. Peace.
Killed it.